Good evening. Thank you for having us. We are Team uniapp.
Hello, everyone. My name is Luis Jimenez, and I am a junior and proud first generation student at the University of Notre Dame. I'm our market researcher here at Team UniApp, and growing up, school choice was very difficult to navigate as a low income student. I was always wondering what the best opportunity to receive the most amount of financial aid was. This was as I was preparing for college, yet throughout my time at St. John's, my middle school, the concepts of financial aid, scholarship opportunities, and school choice were very foreign to me. There are very few individuals that come from my background and are then given the opportunity to study at such a prestigious university. UniApp will help ease these problems and make it possible for more children like me get to where I am today.
Thank you, Luis. My name is Adamari Rodriguez, and I am a first year, also first generation student here at Notre Dame. Although I'm studying electrical engineering, I decided to make use of my artistic talents as Team uniapp's student creative director. Now, uniapp spoke to me as somebody who spent their childhood going through the public school system. My family spoke only Spanish and thus could not access or understand scholarship resources, even when it came to applying for university. I was entirely on my own. A resource like uniapp could have helped me reach my educational goals in a much more efficient way. On to the semantics of uniapp. Uniapp is currently based in Tucson, Arizona, and Arizona is the state with the most robust educational landscape in the country. It is home to 76 scholarship granting organizations known as SGOs, whose purpose is to manage and administer tax credit scholarships. These scholarships can amount to up to 123 million per year, available for grades K through 12. However, many families aren't able to access this scholarship money because it's hidden just out of reach, either behind language barriers or stacks of barely comprehensible paperwork. Imagine being in that position. That's the reality for many families in this nation.
Now, school choice availability has expanded significantly in recent years. Unfortunately, however, this has created a very convoluted process that disenfranchises the very families that the scholarships were intended to support. And of the 76 Arizona SGOs, only some of them award all the types of scholarships, while others only award a few. Each of these SGOs could have a third party to process their application for parents, and the eligibility for each application varies. Now, these factors can be very difficult for families and schools alike to navigate, and all these factors often lead to the creation of additional hurdles for families in the application process.
Now, when it comes to SGOs, they must navigate a number of complex procedures in helping guide families through the application process. As well, they have to adhere to many state legislative requirements. This often leads SGOs to hire third party vendors at high expense. On the other side of the spectrum, schools are often too short staffed to lead initiatives in scholarship proliferation and work with SGOs. As well, they serve a wide range of diverse families, which, while good, makes this process that much more complex and difficult. In essence, there's a rift between these entities which should be working in complete harmony. Now that's where uniapp comes in. Our solution is uniapp, a mobile application which aims to knock down these barriers and make available all scholarship opportunities through just one universal form. One form would be easier to explain, to translate, and to proliferate, allowing families to apply to any scholarship regardless of their current struggles.
Now I'd like to introduce the founding members of our team. First is Kieran Roach, the CEO of UniApp, and I came to know Kieran as he was my former middle school principal, and he saw the potential for the impact that school choice would have on the accessibility for families in the community to enroll in our Catholic school. Second is Danae Humman. Danae was the scholarship coordinator at St. John's, my middle school. She would help families identify eligibility and guide parents through multiple lengthy applications, and she has gone through other schools sharing knowledge of the best strategies for scholarship and tuition management.
Now, I came to know this team during the first phase of the McCloskey competition, during the initial Buzz-It rooms. Immediately, I recognized that they were passionate about education and their mission to help children get the scholarships that they needed. This venture is in good hands.
Now, to discuss our plan, our model focuses mainly on the relationship building, with the nature being central to the school choice education system. And we're currently in phase one of our plan, which keeps our pilot schools, which generate about $70,000 per year, and is helping us as means of software development. Once this is built out, the money goes towards enhancements from a year to year basis. We would then slowly phase this out to get to a point where we become distinct in value with our client base as much as possible. Essentially, we don't want to have too many users all at once. We need to get to a certain point to build off of that first. And to briefly mention the phases, our first phase is our milestone MVP phase, as listed there. Phase two is our strategic advantage. And finally, our distinct and value add, where we receive state approval for our use of UniApp. And each growth phase will help contribute to our self-perpetuating business model. This growth includes adding schools, adding SGOs, and adding state agencies to help enhance our venture and maintain customers. This would ensure effective delivery of our product, as we don't want to grow too fast, but we'd rather have incremental, meaningful growth to maintain our satisfied clientele. And once we have this defensible model, as mentioned earlier, the plan is to license the software to schools and on the back end, students such as myself and Adamari to help families and schools attain access to education that they themselves are in.
So please, help invest in our future scholars through this grand McCloskey opportunity. If we receive the $50,000 prize, we will invest 25,000 of it towards completing our software build. The other 25,000 will go towards hiring us students as independent contractors with uniapp, allowing us the resume building experience of a lifetime. Now, thank you for hearing our personal stories.
And for helping us invest in a brighter future for children everywhere. Together, we are Team UniApp.
And we are Scholarships Made Simple.